Hello, boys and girls. Today we are on our last ELA lesson of the week. We're going to take a look at grammar, and we're going to look at one of our focus skills for the week, which is similes. So we're going to go ahead and just get started right away. So the first thing we need to look at is grammar for this week. So in grammar this week, we are revisiting, we've already done this before, so you should be experts at this. We are revisiting commas in a list of either nouns or verbs. So if you have your reading book handy, if you could go ahead and turn to the page that Mrs. Vasquez is putting on your screen. I believe it's page 198. I'm going to go ahead and play the audio recording so you can hear what our grammar skill is for this week.
Commas in a series. When there are three or more nouns in a sentence, separate them with commas and the word and. Also use commas and the word and when there are three or more verbs in a sentence.
So we're going to go ahead and look at some examples they have for you in this table.
These of nouns. The dogs, cats, and birds saw Dex. My sister, my brother, and I want to be heroes. Series of verbs. He jumped, hopped, and climbed. We stretch, flex, and train our muscles.
So it's really important for us to remember that a noun is a person, place, thing, or animal. That's what we talked about this year. And a verb is an action. So if you think about it, you can jump like a bunny, you can hop like a bunny, you can climb like a squirrel. You can stretch, you can flex, and you can train your muscles to do things, right? It's super important that we're remembering we're going to put that comma before the and as well when we're joining those three verbs or nouns. So what I need you to do right now is go ahead and pause me after I give you the directions. Let's listen to the directions on try this.
Try this. Read the sentences aloud with a partner. Tell where to add commas to make the sentences correct. Then write the sentences correctly.
All right.
1. The cat scratched, howled, and hissed. 2. Dex helped boys, girls, and animals. 3. He studied, ran, and practiced.
Awesome job. So if you go ahead and reread those three sentences again, or have an adult or older brother or sister help you and reread them, and if you need help, you can look back at the top of the page and see how they put their commas in, and then you're going to go ahead and send that to your teacher, whether you're taking a picture of it or they have their way of checking in with you. But those three sentences are super important for you to do. So that is your grammar for the day. Remember, it is commas in a series, whether it's a series of nouns or a series of verbs. The next part of our lesson that we're going to move on to is figurative language. So I am going to go ahead and change my page number to page 191. If you wouldn't mind turning your books to page 191. In this story, Dex, we're learning about similes, and we've talked about similes already. We've talked about similes and metaphor and figurative language. So I'm going to go ahead and play the page for you. By this time, you should have gotten there to page 191, and I'm going to play that page for you.
Figurative language. Authors sometimes tell how two things are the same using the word like or as. This is called a simile. A simile helps readers picture story details in their mind. For example, the dog ran as fast as lightning is a simile. The dog can't really run as fast as lightning, but the simile helps the reader understand that the dog is running fast. Look for examples of similes as you reread Dex, The Heart of a Hero.
So what I need you to do right now is go ahead and you are going to reread the story. It's in your directions for today. Dex, The Heart of a Hero. That's on page 167 to 189. And you are going to find two text evidence examples of similes. You're going to write the page number here where you found it, And then you are going to write the similes here. So just two. I'm sure there's more than that. And remember, similes have like or as when they compare the two things. So that is your figurative language assignment for the day. If you feel like your brain needs a little more exercise after both of those assignments, you can go ahead and do the extension activity listed below. It says, think about similes and the focus words that make a sentence a simile. So our focus words are like or as. Those are going to be our boop, 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 boop that let us think, hey, is this a simile? Next, you're going to create a simile sentence. Make sure that the one sentence uses the word like and the other sentence uses the word as. You're going to make two different similes. Awesome job, boys and girls. I know that you are doing such great work and all of your teachers are so very proud of you. After you finish today, you take a break this weekend and relax, and hopefully it's nice outside and you get to play a little bit outside. We love you all and we miss you so much. Have a great weekend, boys and girls.